5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Alt Kings podcast. I'm your host, Tate, with my co-host, Corbin, and today we are diving deep into a great token. Some may know it as Quant, others may know it as Quant Overledger.
Indeed.
It is a very unique token that we are so excited to dive right into.
Wow, Tate, you sound so excited. No, for real though. This is a
It's
fantastic
major.
token.
It's major.
Absolutely.
What is Quant?
Quant is it's really interesting because it's designed to be the interoperability network between multiple blockchains and Hedera, because I guess it's not really a blockchain.
So when you say multiple blockchains, you mean like we're able to connect with Bitcoin and Ethereum
Yes.
and XRP blockchains, huh?
Yes, interoperability between everything, which means you'll be able to swap
Any
Bitcoin,
token you want.
Binance, yeah, whatever token you want.
Wow.
That's the goal of it and what they're developing towards.
That seems very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Absolutely.
From what I've heard is the heart of the Quant project is the Quant network. And the Quant network automates the trust functions between multiple blockchains. Obviously, as you said. They help the Overledger operating system, and the Overledger has built as the first operating system to be built specifically to connect blockchains and other networks. It improves interoperability on a global scale. Overledger does not replace a blockchain, but only connects one to another.
Yeah, Overledger is essentially the blockchain for Quant, so very similar to how XRP has the XRP-L or the XRP Ledger, as it's more commonly known. It's essentially the groundwork for what Quant operates on and will connect everything into.
So the Overledger is technically in ways like Ripple is to XRP. Yes? No?
No, because Ripple owns XRP, and I guess that's not necessarily wrong. Ripple and XRP would be closer to Hedera and HBAR.
Sure.
So Overledger and Quant are a blockchain and a token.
Gotcha.
There's no big corporation behind it. I guess you could also say that there is a not necessarily a governing body, but the people who control Quant are called the Quant Project. So,
sure.
In a way, it's right.
So the Overledger is Quant's technically just the token that plays a major part in the infrastructure on the Overledger.
Yeah, essentially.
Gotcha. So the Quant token comes into play as the cryptocurrency that networks with other networks and is the backbone infrastructure for most use cases.
Mm-hmm.
Various companies designing apps can function across multiple blockchains, and Quant is the token that be used to bridge those different blockchains.
Exactly. It's the equivalent of if you think about a big highway, it's essentially operating like that. If you think about the United States is actually a really good example for this, because there's cities and states, and the United States is massive,
Very
right?
big, yes.
So if you wanted to go, wow, this is actually a pretty good analogy. If you wanted to go from Los Angeles to New York,
Sure.
for instance,
Yeah.
you wouldn't walk there.
No, you take that one straight road that connects them.
Yeah, you would take that one straight road to that. Yeah, exactly what Tate said. And that's what Quant is trying to be, because right now there's nothing really that does that. There are...
Well, the only thing there really is exchanges where you swap your tokens to
Yeah,
get another token.
the exchanges, I guess you could also kind of think of like an airliner.
Sure.
Because they control whether or not you're able to go from one area to another.
Yeah, you got to make pit stops.
Yeah, and you have to make pit stops,
Yeah.
and where if you're just driving, you can drive from LA to New York, no problem.
Yeah.
Tolls you might have to worry about, but
Sure.
whatever.
And
no biggie.
Gas brakes. No,
Yeah, gas brakes.
But Quant does not run off gas.
No. Thank goodness. Oh, Ethereum, why do you do this to us?
It's crazy. But yeah, you can just consider that Quant is the main road, and all of the other blockchains that are technically bridged a part of the Overledger are like kind of like the side roads.
Yeah, they're like the side roads or the cities.
Sure.
I think would be a better term for that, because it's connecting all of them together.
True.
So by connecting all of the cities together, it's more easier to get to all of them in a hassle-free, trustless way.
And work more effectively.
Exactly.
Yeah. From what I've seen in the past, they have major big partnerships.
Yes. They, much like Hedera and Ripple, they are stacking partnerships like Pokemon cards, which... Yeah.
It's crazy, because although they're really underrated to the average eye, nobody really knows about them as much as they should be known.
Yeah.
The major corporations play a big part in their partnerships. SIA, SAIA, or SIA, I apologize.
Great artist.
A well-known high-tech Italian company.
Yep.
They play a part in their partnerships. Oracle, some may know. The Oracle has one big connection. Yeah,
so Oracle owns the Sun Corporation, which I don't know if Sun is still around since Oracle absorbed them, but basically Sun owns Java and JavaScript, which is major because Java is in a ton of stuff and is a major development platform up there in coding language with like C++ and C#.
Script is everything.
Yeah, exactly.
The internet wouldn't be a thing if script wasn't a thing.
Exactly.
And JavaScript basically is the backbone to all of that.
Yeah.
And Oracle is the world's largest database management company.
Yeah.
So if you have the world's largest database management company backing a cryptocurrency like Quant, that should make your head spin a little bit.
Oh yeah, no, and it'll spin even more because they have some even more strong partnerships than that, if you can believe that.
LAC chain, LAC chain was created to accelerate the development of blockchain ecosystems in South America and the Caribbean.
Yes.
So LAC chain is, I'm assuming, trying to connect South America and the Caribbean to the rest of the world by using Quant and the Overledger to connect all the different types of blockchains together.
Yeah.
Which is another major milestone.
Yeah, exactly. But what's even bigger than that, Tate, is there's this little teeny tiny microscopic corporation.
You know, what's not to love? You order the groceries online and we deliver them to your door. But that's very expensive.
You know what? You probably never heard of them. There's this little tiny company called Amazon.
The Amazon River?
Yes, the Amazon River. Where that's where Jeff Bezos and his whole thing of storks comes and delivers your packages that you order. Yes, specifically the web services division of Amazon, which provides scalable, low-cost cloud platforms, which powers businesses in countries across the world. Also, well, I guess social media and all these other places are actual businesses, so that would count as that.
Amazon's web services is major.
Oh,
I mean,
sure.
if you consider all the outlying factors, Amazon is the largest e-commerce store in the world.
Oh yeah,
a multi-trillion-dollar platform partnered with Quant.
Yes,
and Quant is so undervalued at this moment, but that is not financial advice.
No, not financial advice at all.
That is just pure speculation.
Just look at the chart. Anyway.
One fun factor about looking at the chart is back July 2019, July of last year, July 19th specifically, Quant was sitting at about $66.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll probably show up a graph of this.
Yes.
But it was at $66 on my birthday. And in the matter of less than 2 months, September 17th, when I was looking at the chart, it was September 11th, so 9/11. Quant went from $66 on July 19th in less than 2 months to 9/11. It's already passed over $400. I saw it peaking at $420, I believe.
That's amazing.
It's insane how fast it can shoot up.
Yeah, what a great number. In fact, we could probably market this as a meme token at this point. The fact that it peaked at 420.
Snoop Dogg.
Oh, no. This is tape. Oh. Yeah.
One of the last big partnerships that Quant Overledger has that is in their website, Hyperledger. It's an umbrella project of open source blockchain tools, which enables businesses to build industry-specific applications using distributed ledger technology.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they are Hyperledger. I don't know if it's a pet project of the Linux Foundation or if they provide funding for them, but anything that has the Linux Foundation behind it is massive because they do not mess around with who they back and who they put their development time into specifically, because that's a major thing, is just having the manpower to build these roads. Oh, such a good analogy. Having the manpower to build all of these roads is really, really important, and having the right backing to help do that helps you to speed up the process and ultimately make everything more reliable and efficient.
Yeah, and you really have to have strong technology for even to be considered to get partnered by Hyperledger.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
They're not just going to be partnering with anybody.
No.
Like, this is something that has to really catch their eyes for them to want to even partner up with you in general.
Yeah. I think their other partnerships also help with that. They
100%.
see that Amazon's on there and Oracle's on there, and they're like,
maybe we should get a piece of this pie.
Yes, precisely.
The man who is the creator of Quant is CEO Gilbert Verdian. His wife, I believe, is COO. Her name is... Oh, shoot, I just had it. I apologize. Laura Verdian. She is the COO. They are based out of the UK. So,
thank goodness.
Yeah, they don't have to worry about the United States regulations as of yet. But once they get backing out of the UK and regulations settle in, and obviously Quant explodes even more, it'll be a lot easier for them to get regulations anywhere else around the world. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, Europe is a lot more crypto friendly than the US, especially since they have a lot of, well, they have Binance, which is awesome. They let them kind of do their thing without the government interfering too much. And then the EU also has the Digital Pound Foundation, which is very, very well connected with a couple little teeny tiny coins. Like the main lady who actually is kind of the head of the Digital Pound Foundation is friends with a man. There's a man by the name of Brad Garlinghouse.
The man himself.
The man, the myth, the legend.
He's the MVP of the crypto space.
He's the MVP, dude. I want to have a drink with that guy one day. Wouldn't that be cool?
I think everybody would.
This is true. He seems like a cool guy.
There's some pretty high up people in their board of directors. Neil Smith, he's vice chairman. He's at Comcast Corporations, as we said earlier with the partnerships. But Guy Direct, I believe his name is. He's awesome. Yeah, Dritch. Sure. He's a part of the board of directors as well, and he is a managing director also at Rockefeller Capital.
Yeah.
And that is a major investment firm. And if you're able to get somebody a part of their investment firm on your board of directors, you should probably
look into it.
Yeah,
for sure. Because the Rockefellers don't mess around. They're a banking family. They've been in oil forever. They've been in baking forever. They've been even in politics and stuff in Europe forever.
Trillions of dollars.
Oh yeah. If you want a little fun thing to do at like 2 a.m. if you're bored, try and look into the history of the Rockefeller family and see how they actually like rose to power. It's a very, very interesting story. It's quite long too because they did a ton of stuff.
Oh, I'd imagine.
Yeah,
I'd imagine. There's so much stuff to go into that. But, I mean, it's really hard to grasp your mind around trillions of dollars because nobody listening to this podcast is making trillions of dollars.
No, but we're in a country that has that much in debt.
Yeah.
So that's confidence.
They're going to pull themselves out of these trillions of dollars with the debt with crypto. Crypto is going to save them.
Well, yeah, after the USD gets rugged. Yeah. Well, USDT has to get rugged first.
Tether has to die.
Yeah, Tether has to get rugged first, and then the dollar later on is going to get rugged.
Oh no!
Yeah.
But whenever you have trillions of dollars to work with, that money can move, and that money can move faster than you can ever imagine.
Absolutely. Well, unless it's moving through Bitcoin or Ethereum.
Yeah, it's moving
slow and expensive.
Quant's something that's really always caught my eye whenever I first found out about was the supply. They only have a max supply of 14.6 million tokens and a circulating supply of about 12.1 million. And if you want to compare this supply to any other currency, because supply and demand are a big thing whenever it comes to crypto and just investing in general. There always has to be some sort of demand and there has to be some sort of supply, obviously. But Bitcoin supply, obviously Bitcoin's at about a little over 40K right now, although the crypto market's taking a dump on us.
Yeah, thanks, Russia. Appreciate that. Real cute of you guys.
Bitcoin supply max is 21 million. The circulating right now is 8.9 million. It's really hard to wrap your head around this, and it really doesn't make too much sense that Quant's such a low price right now. Quant's sitting a little bit above $100.
Mm-hmm.
But Quant's price doesn't really match the supply it has.
No,
not at all.
Not even in the slightest.
Even with the technology backing it, it just
Yeah.
makes no sense why it's so low.
Yeah.
And I think that's just because it is one of those, I guess one could call it a raging bull that has yet to rage.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. No, I think...
It has not broken out of its cage yet.
No, not in the slightest. It's really... I think it also plays into its lack of discovery for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because if more people knew about this and knew about the true value that its blockchain offers, I think that would also play into it. It's very similar with Hedera and their ecosystem that they have of the hash graph. It's a very unique ecosystem.
Very.
And that's why we like it so much. Nobody else is doing that. I'm pretty sure somebody by now has tried to come up with with some sort of a competitor to Quant. I doubt that it's going to be that successful considering how much development power that the Quant Foundation actually has.
Yeah.
So it would be... Just if somebody was trying to compete with Quant, it's not a good idea.
Well,
Probably.
I mean, you can try to compete with Quant.
Sure.
But, like, the outcome's
And you can try to compete with Amazon, too, I take.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll go real well.
Yeah, exactly. That's a perfect representation,
Exactly,
actually.
yeah. You don't have Jeff Bezos out there with storks delivering your packages.
You don't know. Oh, my God. No, but just, like, Quant, their partnerships says it all. It says everything you need to know, and obviously the technologies they're backing it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Quant's able to connect any single network imaginable.
Yeah.
If I had Bitcoin and I wanted to send it to XRP, instead of swapping that Bitcoin for XRP, I could just send the Bitcoin straight to XRP using Quant. It's less.
Would be so nice.
I mean, although you'll probably be getting taxed on one event, you won't be getting taxed on
2 events.
3 or 4 events like it would be.
Yeah.
I mean, there's different processes you could go about without using Quant. You could buy Bitcoin. If you had Bitcoin, you sell that. That's a taxable event.
Yep.
Then what would it be? You
sell Bitcoin into USDC because USDT is disgusting. Ugh. Anyway, so you sell it into USDC and then you buy whatever other currency you're trying to get in the first place. So the transaction from what were you using, Bitcoin?
Yeah.
From Bitcoin.
Shitcoin. No, I'm playing.
Whoa.
User friendly.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of maxis in the comment like, do you just really call Bitcoin that? It's the future.
It's gonna be future with capital F, lowercase u, capital T, lowercase u.
Yeah, and SpongeBob in
Capital
the background doing the arm thing.
Oh.
Yeah. What a great meme.
All this will be implemented.
Yes, yeah, all of that will be implemented into Bitcoin. Not financial advice.
Oh my God.
But those are 2 taxable events where going into a stable coin is very unnecessary if you don't have to go through a trusted custodian like an exchange, your KuCoins, your Binances, your
Rug bases.
rug bases. Sheesh, calling out a lot of people
I'm
there
throwing
today.
fire today.
Wow. Did they put something in your coffee this morning?
Market's unstable. I need to spit some flames.
It's unstable, so my mind is unstable.
Literally.
My dopamine levels are controlled by the market.
It's just really unnecessary. It's really unnecessary to make all those transactions whenever you can just go through one thing like Quant, who is able to just bridge every single currency that is value.
Yeah, and it would also be helpful in the metaverse as well in the future. I could see it branching in a couple different directions, but one branch it could go into is there's a bunch of different metaverse tokens out there. There's your Libra, which is Meta's token. There's it's so gross that they named it Meta. Like it's a whole entire verse. It's not just you guys.
Come on, anyway, Facebook, do better.
Yeah, come on, Mark.
Decentraland,
Sandbox. So if you go into a store in the metaverse and you want to buy a shirt for like one Sandbox, for instance, but you only have Libra, like I can't even think of a different way to facilitate that transaction other than having something like Quant that would handle it for you.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't want to have to take off your headset. Or, in this case, we'll probably all have what's the name of that chip company that Elon is making? The implants?
I do know. Oh my goodness. I can't even think of it.
But Elon's chip company, we're all going to be chipped. We're all going to be in the metaverse, whatever.
We're all going to be brainwashed eventually.
Yeah, you got to get on your phone.
Neuralink.
Yeah, Neuralink.
There we go.
Neuralink, yeah. So you're going to have to, go into the exchange one for the other, move it from your holding account to your trading account, yada, yada, yada. 27 steps later, you've transferred the currency and you just wanted a dang shirt. Or instead, you could just have Quant take care of everything and be like, hey, I want this, and I would want this in exchange.
In one transaction.
And one taxable event.
In less than seconds.
Yeah.
For less than pennies.
Yes.
It's insane.
Love it.
But also, that could be implemented in more or less the ways in like the NFT space as well.
Oh, for sure. I believe they also have a partnership with Rarible as well, which they're either the first or second largest NFT sort of company out there because there's OpenSea, there's Rarible.
Rarible is not an exchange though, is it? It's just
Rarible's not an exchange.
It's a rarity thing, right?
Well, it's just NFTs, but you can also swap out Ethereum for wrapped Ethereum, and they also have their own token called Rari.
Rari?
RAR XD. RARI is the token. It's Rari.
Sure. Everybody's making their own tokens nowadays.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Hey, we should make our own. We should name it Jeff.
If we can get 5 people in here to send us $5, we will make our own token. That's all the liquidity we need.
Tate?
That's what people do nowadays.
Are we ICOing? Don't tell Gary.
We're going public.
Don't tell Gary.
Absolutely not. That's rough. That is rough.
Yeah. So Quant is a powerhouse, and definitely do your own research on it. Like we're gonna tell you a bunch of stuff on it. Well, we already did tell you a bunch of stuff on it, but it's a really powerful token. You should definitely do some research on it, and it would definitely be. It's definitely worth your time. Like, we're not trying to BS you here. This is all legit.
Every single token we talk about it, we're not trying to BS at all. This is raw, uncut. This is just all the information we believe that you guys need to know. Mm-hmm. But another valuable point that we want to also provide is we've already talked about XRP, HBAR, and now here we are with Quant. Mm-hmm. We've only touched just the beginning tips of everything. We're just going down.
We're at the tip of the iceberg.
Yes, basically. We haven't gone as deep of in depth as we could have with these tokens, and
absolutely.
We want to be able to provide just the basics up front to get your head spinning and get your head thinking, and then we want to go. What we plan on doing is providing part 2 episodes to each of these very valuable tokens from what we believe. Part 2 episodes of us diving deeper into the technology, because what we're talking about obviously is just the basics, but there's so much more that is behind the scenes, in development, and currently is already created that is so much more than just a 30-minute episode.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and we're going to probably have to run XRP all the way back. Because
probably like 5 episodes of XRP eventually.
Minimum 5 episodes. Oh,
and then once this lawsuit's settled, then it'll probably be 10.
Probably, yeah. Because then they're going to announce a bunch of partnerships. Flare Network's going to launch. Yeah, in like 2090.
Yeah, if Flare ever launches. But that's another story.
That's another story. Yeah. Oh, did we announce the winner of the Twitter giveaway?
No, we did not.
Wow, we're terrible.
No, the people were expecting it this video.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, Tate, you wanna bring it up?
I need a drum roll, please.
I don't know why I had to for a drum roll.
And the winner of the H-Bar Armory NFT giveaway presented to you by the Altcoin Kings is My Wife Thinks I'm at Work. Congratulations. If you don't mind DMing us on Twitter, and we will get that right to you.
I actually know him. I will reach out to him, Tate. Do not worry.
Perfect. I hope your wife doesn't still think you're at work.
You can go home and be like, honey, I got a helmet NFT for free. Hope you're proud of me.
Please and thank you. Be proud of me.
Hey, you never know. Like, he could have had a bad night the night before. He had to sleep on the couch.
Yeah.
Maybe showing her a nice little collection of tiny valuable squares will fix everything. You never know.
That's amazing.
The power of NFTs.
Congratulations, though.
Yeah,
I hope
absolutely.
you liked the NFT, and we appreciate everybody for entering the giveaway.
Absolutely.
Another big achievement for us on the Alt Kings podcast is we hit 300 subs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. That is major. We only have 3 videos out, and we're already at 300 subs. That's insanity.
Episode 1 got 1.2k views. Episode 2 is at 1.1k. Episode 3 is about a little over 300. We're doing great.
Is it already at 300?
Yeah.
Oh, not too shabby.
Almost. We're climbing the boards to 400. We're hoping it'd be amazing to see 1k subs by the end of next month. So get your moms, get your dads, get your grandmas, grandpas, little brothers, little sisters, subscribe to the channel.
Dogs, cats.
If you want to get some crypto info, this is the spot. We ain't talking about no Bitcoin, Ethereum, nothing like that.
None of that garbaggio.
But we will talk about Shiba Inu. Nah, I'm playing.
What?
Absolutely
No, you don't go to the dark
Maybe
side.
XRP Doge, but like that's pushing it.
That's really pushing it.
That's
That's gonna be like after a few drinks.
That's like episode 7,984.
Yeah. And after we've had like 7 or 8 drinks, we got in here like, guys, have you heard of XRP Doge? It's gonna be the future, guys. I promise.
Oh no. If you have any sort of questions or concerns about Quant, though, please feel free to drop your questions, comments, or concerns in the comment section down below.
You want people to drop their comments in the comments?
Please.
Wow. Incredible.
Drop the comments in the comments for the comments.
Yes.
Please and thanks.
We love your comments. Thank you for your comments.
But I think we're going to wrap things up here.
Absolutely.
We appreciate every single one of you who was able to make it to this part of the video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're the real homies.
Yeah.
If you made it this far into the video.
Yeah,
it's impressive.
We apologize for the last video at hour and 30. We know it was a long one, but
hey, it was worth it.
Bones did jabble, and he went on for very long.
Yeah, if you guys haven't checked it out already, it seems intimidating at first, but Bones has a lot of really good information, and it's fully time-stamped, so if you want to skip all the off-the-rails stuff, the episode's only like 5 minutes. I mean, the episode's only like 45 minutes long, probably, because we went off the rails quite a bit. That's kind of the fun of it.
Yeah. After this, we'll be having another special speaker on for episode, I believe it's 5, right? Yeah.
Episode 5.
Another special speaker that you guys will be able to see in the next episode.
Mm-hmm.
But with that being said, we thank every single one of you. We both hope you have a great day.
Indeed.
And the Alt Kings are out.
Peace!